Welcome back, Last Request Barbecue Show. Something very special, something very fun. Warm up our table on a bit of a snowy December day. We're making Harissa roasted chicken. Now, what is that? Well, first of all, Harissa paste is like a northern African paste, delicious, savory, so many spices that go in. I mean, I'm gonna make my own paste, and I got lots of stuff here that's gonna go into that. So there's a bunch of steps on this. The chicken's got to rest in the paste for 3 hours. You got to make the paste. So a lot of involvement actually in this recipe, but it's going to be super fun. The highlight of the show is going to be our smoked Show Chipotle spice, which smells amazing. Now that's not, or may not be a traditional Harissa. There's like 20 different ways to make Harissa, but I'm going to do my own, what I've got on hand, with a few different chilies and all kinds of different things. So the base is going to be, I think, very, very similar. Then we're going to spatchcock the chicken. Couple of chickens, got a couple of organic chickens. We're gonna grill those on a nice oak smoky Kong on the kamado. So lots of work ahead of us. And thanks, by the way, to all my subscribers. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, smash that like button. It all helps the algorithm, and let's get going. All right, let the preparation work begin. So first of all, I am toasting some cumin and coriander seeds. So we're just toasting those gently on the barbecue. We're putting in 3 types of chilies today. We're putting in, and this is the dried version, I'll show you what it looks like after. We're putting in chipotle, dried ancho, which is basically a poblano. No poblanos there. And then guajillo chilies. And all of these chilies are sitting as we speak right at this moment. I'm just grabbing a glove just because I've had them on here. There we go. They've been in the water reconstituting. Now that's a little bit hot because I just had it on the barbecue while I was out here. You know, it's not meant to be on the barbecue or cooked. It's just meant to be in hot water. Of course, it's cold out here. I should start at the beginning. So this is making our Harissa paste. So what we're gonna first of all do, we're gonna put a bunch of garlic buds in. Let's get rid of that. Now let's get all of our chilies out. So look at this, look at how these chilies have reconstituted themselves. Woo! Oh, there's a little water in there. Gotta drain those chilies that have been sitting in water, and then we're gonna scrape them up. Let's turn the barbecue off here. I don't want this to burn. I'm just trying to toast. And again, there's no heat here. We're just putting there just so all the water drains out. All right, so what we wanna do is cut off the tops and cut these open. Get the seeds out. The heat's in the seeds. Poblanos aren't usually too hot. These got a lot of seeds. So we'll just get rid of most of the seeds, not too fussed, and then into processor they go. All right, and so forth and so on. I'm not too fussed on a few that make it in. That's fine. I'm making a lot of paste today because I'm doing a couple of chickens and then I want some extra. So there's lots going on here today. You could keep this paste, by the way, for like about a month once you make it. So that's a big advantage. Okay, we got other chilies in here, we got garlic in here. Now let's start adding some other ingredients. Let's put a little bit of kosher salt, a lemon. Let's add some nice citrus notes. Thank you once again, Elite Valley Tools, for this amazing lemon slicer. Squeezer. We got other things to slice lemons. And we're gonna put in a couple of sun-dried tomatoes. Come on. There we go, a couple of sun-dried tomatoes, good. Most of a tin of tomato paste. Well, at least 2 big tablespoons. So let's just say 2 big tablespoons, which is pretty much the whole thing. So let's just put in the whole thing. We're going for the gold here. Some smoked paprika. Put in a generous tablespoon of that. Some hot paprika, just to add a bit of heat to it, Hungarian hot paprika. Maybe half a teaspoon. I don't want to manage the heat a bit. There we go. Let's see how our, very nice and toasty. Another minute maybe. I'll give those another minute because they're going in as well. Olive oil. So I'd say about a cup. So let's just keep pouring until I think a cup is in there. And by the way, check out this olive oil. Amazing. Available online. I'll put the link in the show notes. I met the importer. Fantastic guy, fantastic olive oil. It is the best. So we're using a very bespoke olive oil for this recipe. I'll put a little bit more in as it's spinning. So just to kind of judge as it's going. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, these are toasted. I mean, it's funny if you've ever toasted stuff, it goes from not being ready to suddenly ready. So what we're gonna do is grind that down and throw those delicious spices in. What we got, again, is cumin and coriander seeds. I took a coffee grinder, and now it is our spice grinder, which I should have done a long time ago, actually. This is a tablespoon of each, and that goes. Doesn't take much, even with those seeds. Yeah, look at that. A tremendous fragrance. Fantastic fragrance. I'll dump that in. Now, let's give this a mix, see what we've got. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, we got a nice paste. Needs more mixing, obviously, and certainly we're gonna drizzle in more olive oil now. Just like that. And there's a hole in there, and let's go. Nice, check that out. Look at that. Now let's give it a taste. See what kind of heat we've brought forward here. Oh my God, that's good. Oh, so good. Super good. That's turned out so well. I'm very happy with that. Oh, it's got some heat that keeps on giving though. Anyway, that's our paste. Let's get to our chicken, because we're gonna marinate now chicken in some paste, and then we're gonna put it on top. So let's get to the next part. All right, the next step is to get our chickens. I am going to spatchcock these little birds. And let's get this cut open here. These things are cut for roasting, which I usually appreciate, but in this case, I'm gonna do something different with them. Usually I'd use my shears, but these birds are so tiny. I'm just gonna cut it up with this knife, which does just fine. There we go. Actually, I'm gonna go get my shears. What are you eating? Hey, get away from there. Get away from there. Don't eat your own poo. Come on, get away from there. Leave it alone. Get away from there. Don't eat your own poo. Yes, that was me yelling at my dog for eating his own poo. There you go. I got my shears here to finish the job. I thought I might be able to do it just with the knife, but that didn't work. All right, get rid of that. And then we'll just do a snip right here. What's this stuff? Got a little bit of neck left in here. We just cut that there, and then we flip, and we get that cracking good sound. All right, we're gonna throw that in a bowl, and that'll be ready for the harissa. And immediately, I think I need a bigger bowl. So we are going to put it in a pot, and it is not meant to be there for any other reason than to hold the chicken. We're gonna marinate these for a while. So into this, we're gonna put some red onions. We're gonna put a healthy amount, let's say about 10 chopped up pieces of garlic. We are gonna put in a whack load of our harissa paste. Save some, of course, for actually going on the bird, but for now, put that in there. We're gonna put the rest of our olive oil in, which is probably gonna add up to about half a cup or a bit more than half a cup. So let's put the rest of this in. And we're gonna bring the Smoke Show. We're gonna put some Chipotle spice. And this spice from Smoke Show is, man, is it good. The aroma is fantastic. We're gonna put in a tablespoon of that. And then we're gonna mix some other stuff. I've got this ancho chili pepper. Neat, right? So we're gonna put in some ancho chili pepper. Don't wanna put in too much. Maybe a teaspoon of that. I'm gonna put in this sriracha and lime. Again, just to get some citrus notes in here. And then we actually have this ancho Aleppo pepper. Is there, oh my goodness, it smells amazing. So if you can find some Aleppo pepper, throw that in. And I think we're good. And from then, we mix and we let our chicken sit in that. Don't want any of this stuff to go to waste or not get covered. Beautiful. All right. There we go. Look at those delicious colors, huh? Fantastic. Let all those delicious flavors get into the chicken. It's about 0 degrees out. Doesn't need to go in the fridge because it's cold out. And then we'll let that sit for about 3 hours. All right, so the Grilla Grills Kong, I had it up to 500. I'm starting to get used to this thing. Turned it down to just about 0.5 maybe, and we're down to 400 degrees, and it's settling in quite nicely. So we want to cook around 350, 400, so that is perfect. So what we're gonna do now is let's get our chicken, which has been resting comfortably. There it is, isn't that beautiful? Let's get our tongs, and let's get this chicken onto the grill. All right. Woohoo! The aromas are just amazing. Let's get the rest of everything out of the pot here. Beautiful. Oh man, it smells just amazing. So let's get the rest of the onions out here. These red onions are just like, I can't describe how amazing this smells. I'm really excited about how this is going to turn out on the Grilla Grills Kong. All right, let's let it do its work. We don't want to hold this up too much and go from here. All right, 45 minutes have transpired. I've opened this up to 2, a full 2 here up on the Kong. I just opened it just to check, and we were hovering at about 375.4. It's perfect. The Kong did an amazing job. Ooh, nice and hot. I'm not going to put any more of the harissa paste. I'm going to bring the harissa paste inside as a side. Let's take a look at what we've got. Ready? Whoa, check that out. Fantastic. Look at that chicken, man. That is good looking chicken. Now let's do some quick temperature checks. What have we got? 166, perfect. 173, 179, a little hot there. It's done. We're calling this chicken done. Let's put it all the way in. What do we got? Oh yeah, 165. All right, we're done, we're done, we're done. Fantastic. Let's get this plated inside, let it rest, and let's get going. Check this out. Beautiful. Check that out. Smells just amazing. Excellent. All right. Kong has done its work. I like to now close it up, and I like to open it to full. Let it really cook. I'll open it down below. Oof, and let the temperature go up and seal the deal. But for now, we're done. Let's get this inside.